Yo, what's happening, y'all? Today, we're taking a trip to the Central Valley, to a place that looks peaceful on the surface, but the streets tell a different story. This is the rise, the evolution, and the reality of one of the most unpredictable and independent gangs in California, the Fresno Bulldogs. Let's run it. The Bulldogs didn't start like the typical California sets you hear about. Back in the late 1970s and early 80s, they were known as F-14, a Fresno street crew loosely influenced by Norteño structure. But when the prison politics shifted in the mid-1980s, around 84 or 85, everything exploded. F-14 members refused to bow down to the giant organizations running the yards. They rejected the Norteños, rejected the Sureños, and declared total independence. That moment, that break, that's when the Fresno Bulldogs were born. The paw prints, the red and blue dog colors, and the dog life identity all solidified around that time. They basically said, we're not under anybody's politics, we run ourselves. And that independence made them one of the most unpredictable forces in the state. Unlike other California Latino gangs that get absorbed into bigger alliances, Bulldogs stayed their own beast. No master organization, no ruling council, no chain of command. Their power wasn't in a leader, it was in the culture. Dog Life Gang, County Dogs, East Side Bulldogs, West Side Bulldogs, multiple sets, one identity. Let's talk about these sets. The gang stretches deep into Fresno, East Side, West Side, North Side, but they're also heavy in the small, quiet outlying towns, Kerman, Sanger, Coalinga, Selma, Huron, even some rural farm zones where people think nothing ever happens, but the Bulldogs, they don't care where you think you live, they show up. And because there's no universal Bulldog boss, some sets even beef with other sets. That internal chaos makes the whole structure more violent. Now let's get into the criminal enterprise. Bulldogs are known for street robberies, shootings, extortion, and gun pipeline operations. But their real reputation? Prison warfare. California corrections officials consider the Bulldogs one of the highest risk, highest violence threats in the entire prison system. There have been years where Bulldogs were involved in over 30 prison riots, sometimes in a single year. Why? Because they refuse prison alliances. They don't take orders from Norteños, Sureños, or anyone else. So when they hit the yard, it's on sight. Now let's bring up some big cases. Operation Shock Collar, one of the biggest operations ever. In 2025, the feds and local law enforcement dropped indictments on 38 Bulldog members and arrested almost 90 people across Fresno County. Guns, meth labs, heroin packs, cash, and contraband tied to jail smuggling rings. Whole rural cliques were taken down, but the network bounced back. Another example, Bulldog members involved in nationwide ammunition trafficking, ghost gun possession, and organized smuggling inside county jail facilities. The prison economy, phones, drugs, weapons. The Bulldogs have been at the center of it for decades. To understand how they survived so long, you gotta understand one thing. Independence is a double-edged sword. Without leadership, there's no easy target for law enforcement, no one to flip that collapses the empire. It's every set for itself, which means it spreads like wildfire. If you live in Fresno County, here are things to watch. The paw print tags on walls and alleyways, the DLG initials, BDS, and Bulldogs caps worn with specific colors, late night traffic, strangers on blocks they don't belong on, sudden spikes in violence. These are all signs that a set is active or expanding. Look, man, this gang has been around for over 40 years. They survived prison wars, statewide sweeps, and county crackdowns because they operate like a decentralized street militia. No bosses to kill, No automatic hierarchy to collapse. It's the culture, the identity that keeps the Bulldogs alive. Don't let the small town look fool you. Don't let the farmland setting relax you. The Fresno Bulldogs are one of the most durable, flexible, and violent independent gangs in California history. Stay aware, stay alert, and always watch your block, because the Bulldogs might not bark, but they always bite. This is the OC Street Files. Stay safe out there.